the 68, Ruth in the 11X, green flag is out. John Henry pulls out to a slight lead. Pam Graham in the 18X. Michael Melton looks for the third spot. Pam Graham looking underneath John Henry, coming down the front stretch. Side by side. Pam Graham underneath John Henry. John Henry pulls out a little lead. Forward drive out of that 18X of Pam Graham, side by side out of 3 and 4. The 04 of Michael Melton, the 11X of Ruth, side by side. Melton takes over that third position. Brandon Potter in the 11. Mike Graham, top 5. Pam Graham pulls out to the lead over John Henry, pulls that P1 position. Michael Melton, top 3. Mike Graham. Mike Graham in that 18X. Mike Graham in the 18X pulls out the lead. My apologies, it was switched to the computer. The 68 of John Henry, the 04 of Michael Melton comes up against John Henry for the third spot. Pam Graham looks underneath Michael Melton. Michael Melton closes the door into 1 and 2. The top 5 are literally bumper to bumper. Mike Graham, John Henry, Michael Melton, Pam Graham, Potter, running out your top 5. John Henry looking under Mike Graham, down the backstretch for the lead. Mike Graham still holds on to it. John Henry down low. Mike Graham up top. Henry at the line, side by side down in 1 and 2. Henry pushes Graham to the high side. Graham comes back with a forward drive down the backstretch. Michael Melton holds off third, Pam Graham for fourth. Brandon Potter takes over that fourth spot over Pam Graham. Michael Melton and Brandon Potter in that 11 battle for the third spot. Melton on the outside, Potter on the inside at 11. Lets Melton go. Melton goes up high. Potter down low. Potter takes over that third position. Literally bumper to bumper, slow car on the backstretch of Ruth in the 11X. 11 laps down, 14 laps to go. John Henry literally has that car dialed in tonight. Went home and did his homework on that vehicle, making that car look great and stout. Mike Graham on the high side, pushing that cushion. John Henry on the bottom. Potter down below. Potter coming up fast. That car is a lightning bolt. That 11 of Brandon Potter. Now on the rear bumper of John Henry in the 68. Potter literally flying through the field. 12 laps to go at the line, 13 down. Mike Graham now goes to the bottom. John Henry goes up top. Brandon Potter falls back a car length. Michael Melton in fourth. Doug Lockwood in the 66. Pam Graham run out your top 6. Laps down, 10 more laps to go. Mike Graham now running the bottom. Henry now trying to search the top side. Brandon Potter trying to push even higher to try to find forward grip down the backstretch. Pulls up to the back bumper of John Henry as Brandon Potter in the 11 battle for third. Michael Melton falling back. For Doug Lockwood in the 66, now falls back to the top 5. Mike Graham now pulling out to a 4 or 5 car length lead with 6, 7 laps to go. At the line, it's Mike Melton, Mike Graham, John Henry in the 68, Brandon Potter in the 11, Doug Lockwood in the 66, the 04 of Michael Melton. Caution flag is out for the 11X of Scott Ruth down the front stretch, slow. Green flag is out. Potter back to the outside of John Henry. John Henry takes over Doug Lockwood on the inside. Lockwood now battling for that second position over John Henry. Mike Graham pulling out a 2-car length lead. Doug Lockwood on the inside, John Henry on the outside. Brandon Potter's going to follow Lockwood into that third position over John Henry. 4 laps to go for this A-main event. Doug Lockwood now takes over that second spot. Brandon Potter running third. Graham still pulls out that P1 position. Potter now takes over that second spot over Lockwood. With 3 laps to go, does Brandon Potter have anything for your leader, Mike Graham? Graham now pulls out a 7-car length lead down the backstretch. White flag this time by for your leader, Mike Graham. Brandon Potter trying everything he can, pushing that cushion, trying to get some forward bite. Just doesn't have it, coming out at 3 and 4. Your winner in that 18X is Mike Graham.